The girl who lost her light. In the busy streets of Port Harcourt lived a young girl named Chisom Okafor. She was brilliant, respectful, and always came first in class at community secondary school, Diobu. Teachers believed she would become a doctor someday. Among the students who admired her was a quiet Yoruba boy named Adebayo Adekunle, known as Bayo. He admired her intelligence, discipline, and kindness. One afternoon under the mango tree in school, Bayo asked, "How do you always stay focused like this?" Chisom smiled softly. "Because I want a better future." But tragedy soon destroyed everything. One rainy evening, Chisom's father, a commercial driver, was involved in a terrible accident along Aba Road. He lost the ability to work after badly injuring his leg and spine. Her mother became the only provider, washing clothes, cooking at ceremonies, and selling vegetables to feed the family. Despite the hardship, Chisom still studied every night beside a small rechargeable lamp while her younger sister slept beside her. Then another tragedy came. Her mother became seriously ill. The family could not afford proper treatment. One night in the hospital, her mother held her hand weakly and whispered, "Take care of your sisters and never stop being a good girl." Before sunrise, she died. That moment destroyed Chisom completely. The bright girl who once topped every exam became quiet and emotionally broken. At home, hunger grew worse. School fees piled up. Her father needed medicine. Her younger sisters cried from hunger. Slowly, the light inside her began to disappear. One afternoon, Bayo found her behind an abandoned classroom. "You haven't been yourself lately," he said. "I'm fine." She lied quietly, but she wasn't. Not long after, Bayo's family relocated to Lagos for a better life. The day before leaving, he found Chisom outside the school gate selling groundnuts after classes. "I'll come back someday," he promised. Chisom smiled sadly, but deep down, she no longer believed in promises. That was the last time they saw each other. Soon after, Chisom dropped out of school completely. At only 15, she became the mother of the house. Every morning, she sold sachet water in traffic under the hot sun. At night, she sold roasted corn and washed plates in roadside restaurants. But the money was never enough. Years of suffering hardened her heart. Eventually, survival pushed her into prostitution in Lagos, where wealthy men took advantage of desperate young girls trying to survive. 5 years later, Lagos nightlife was full of music, expensive cars, and wealthy businessmen. Inside a luxury club in Victoria Island sat Biayo, now a successful entrepreneur. His friends invited several ladies into their private lounge. Then suddenly, Bayo froze. One of the girls looked painfully familiar. The makeup, revealing clothes, and fake smile could not hide her eyes. It was Chisom. The brilliant girl he once admired was now completely broken by life. The moment she recognized him, shame covered her face. "Chisom," Bayo whispered. She looked away silently. Bayo immediately followed her outside into the rainy night. "What happened to you?" he asked painfully. At first, Chisom tried acting strong, but suddenly, years of pain exploded out of her. She told him everything: the hunger, the suffering, her father's death, the jobs that never paid enough, the men who used her desperation, and how she got tired of fighting alone. "I was tired, Bayo," she cried. "Life defeated me." Bayo's eyes filled with pain. "No," he said firmly. "This is not who you are. You're still the girl who wanted a better future." For the first time in years, someone finally saw her beyond her pain. The next morning, Bayo rented a decent apartment for his son and her sisters. He helped enroll the younger girls back into school. Then he encouraged Chisom to continue her education through adult classes. At first, she doubted herself. I'm too damaged, she said quietly. But Bayo replied, broken things can still become beautiful again. Slowly, Chisom began to heal. She stopped living in shame. She started studying again day and night like before. And one quiet afternoon, while reading under a tree outside her apartment, she smiled softly to herself. For the first time in many years, she finally felt alive again. The light she thought she had lost forever had returned. Because sometimes, all a broken soul needs is one person who still remembers who they used to be.